What is going on today, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about how to boost your credit score in the fastest way possible. Mainly, to do this, you have to first understand what all goes into your credit score. So first of all, I have a little breakdown right here, showing the largest percentage of what goes into it down to the smallest, and we're going to get through each one. So first of all, your payment history. Payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score, because your whole reason behind your credit score is that these lenders that are lending you money, because you need to show your credit score for any loans you get, as in car loans, house loans, mortgages, credit cards, any kind of thing that can give you more money than you have at the time. And the whole reason of the payment history being the largest contributor behind your credit score is because that they want to see, creditors want to see how you are able to manage your debt. They want to see that, hey, I can lend this guy $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, and he is able to pay it back. He or she is able to pay it back every single month. They want to see how you manage your debt, because they are not going to lend you more money, put you in further debt if you can't even manage your small amount of debt. Now, the second biggest contributor is your level of debt. All this is how much debt you have. And honestly, it's kind of weird, but the more debt you go into in your lifetime, the higher your credit score can be. And I am not saying I'm a firm believer in debt or anything, but that's how the credit score works. Because if you have ever only been $1,000 in the hole, $1,000 in debt, and you can manage that, they still don't know if you're able to manage debt. They don't know. Like, people can go into like 80, 100, $200,000 worth of a mortgage. That's a lot more debt. If they can show they can handle that level of debt, then their credit score is going to go up. But if you take out a personal loan for, say, $1,000, $2,000, yeah, you can manage that. They expect a lot more people to be able to manage that than to manage hundreds of $1,000s of debt. So that is the second biggest one. Third biggest one is your credit age. Even though you make your payments on time every month and you have a high level of debt, if your credit age is small, say you've only had this debt for a year, 2 years, 3 years, they still don't know if you can manage debt that well because you haven't been doing it for that long. Now, if you can show you can do this year after year after year, say 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, then that is going to affect your credit score. If you never have a late payment, which goes into that, and the level of debt, if your level of debt's high, never have a late payment, and you've been doing it for 10 or 15 years, then your credit score is going to get stronger and stronger. The fourth factor of your credit score is going to be the types of credit. Types of credit, this is going to come down to basically if you have credit cards, if you have a mortgage, if you have car loan, student loans. Those are all different types of credit. The more you have, in a sense, and the more spread out they are between a house, a car, student loans, credit cards, that shows that you can handle multiple kinds of debt and you're not just locked down to one. So they like to see that too, and that can boost up your score. Now, your last one is hard inquiries. Hard inquiries, it's every time you go to apply for a new loan or a new credit card or something that is going to lend you money, they're going to do a hard inquiry on your credit score. And all that is them checking up on your credit score. This can even happen when you apply for like a new apartment or something. You'll have a hard inquiry on your credit, and if you have too many of these, creditors do not like to see this, and this can affect your score. Now, if they go away over time. They go away over like 6 months period of time, usually 6 months to a year. They will start to go away from when you had that hard inquiry. But if you have a bunch of these over like a short period of time, say you have 5 or 10, that's going to start affecting your credit score, because these creditors are going to be thinking, why are they opening so many loans? Why are they opening so many different credit cards? And they'll actually shut you off. It can come to a point where you can only open so many credit cards at one time, say 5 within the 2-year span. That's getting to be a new rule now, because people were just opening them and trying to get rewards. They're trying to spend up their rewards. They're trying to get vacation bonuses. They're trying to get travel mileage. They're trying to get everything and anything. So now that you know what's behind your credit score and what it breaks down to and what affects it, now for different ways you can actually improve it quickly or even get a better score. Now, start off, one good thing to do, if you have a credit card already and I'm saying you pay it off every single month. You are not one to pay late fees. You pay this thing off every single month to its full value, and you never spend more than you have. So all you have to do is make your payments every month. If you have that credit card for, say, I'm going to say probably 6 months, you can start to do this. You can either give them a call or go on your credit card's website. Go on there, and there is a button usually on most of them. I know on 3 of the credit cards I have. And yes, I pay them off every month. I don't keep them. I do not stack up debt. I do not spend them. I use my credit card like a debit card. If I don't have the money, I do not put money on that credit card. But anyways, besides that, go onto their website. It's usually on every website. And if it's not on their website, just give them a call. Give them a call and say, hey, I get a balance on my credit card every month, and I get to the point where I pay it off every single month. I pay it off on time. I never have late fees. I never miss a payment. And I would like to raise my credit limit. And they'll probably ask you what your income is, and you have to tell them what your current income is. And if they actually look back and you plead that to them, if you do it online and they reject you, give them a call and actually talk to someone in person. A person's a lot easier to go through this process with if they deny you from clicking the button to ask for it, rather than talking to someone in person. Give them some sympathy and be like, hey, I do all this stuff on time. I've been great for you. I have not been causing any trouble. I don't have any late fees. I don't have any outstanding balances, but I need more money every month. And this, you may not even need more money every month. You may never even get close to your credit limit. Something that will improve your credit score is if your credit card utilization is low. To get your credit card utilization low, you have to have a higher credit limit. So that's the whole reason behind that. That can actually boost your credit score pretty well and pretty quickly. Now, the second thing you can do, if you don't have any major loans and you do have extra money you could pay, you could take out a personal loan, a small little personal loan for $1,000, $2,000. Just make sure it's zero interest, because you don't want to waste money on this, but it's just a way to boost your credit score. So if you don't have very high credit, but you don't want to go out and buy a new car for $20,000 or get that kind of loan, or even a new mortgage for hundreds of thousands of dollars, just open up a little personal loan, just to prove to these creditors that you can pay off your debt every single month, on time and in full balance. Another way to boost it quick, I mean, this is going to be a little, not quick, but make sure you do not keep on getting more and more and more hard inquiries, because the more you get, the lower your credit score can go. Usually a couple do not affect it and they wear off over time. And the slowest one that's going to do it is your credit age. It just takes a while. I mean, it just, after years and years of them seeing you pay off and manage your debt, then your credit age will go up, obviously. And if you keep on making your payment history on time and your level of debt is increasing or staying the same, then you're going to be in good shape, and it's going to boost it. And I also have other tricks out there. If you can't actually get a credit card, there are ways that you can get this done. There are different ways. You can apply through different people, and I can make a whole other video on this if you would like to. Let me know in the comments below if you want the kind of video like that, and I will gladly make one. That's it for the video, guys, today. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, leave a like on the video. If you have any questions, even regardless of what they are about credit, anything, let me know in the comments below. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.